Hi everyone, my name's Alice and welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. And full disclosure, I have a Gemini moon. All right, here we go. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Gemini. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So what does the universe want to tell Gemini today? We have Seven of Wands. We have Two of Wands. We have the Moon card. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Empress. For your opportunity, we've got the Four of Wands. For your challenge, we have the Ace of Wands. So you have got two aces in this reading so far, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look around the room. We have we have two major arcanas. In your near future, we have the Moon. And in the guidance and advice from Spirit, we have the Empress. And then we've got two aces, which is amazing. Then let's look around the room for the minor arcana. We have Wands and Cups and Swords. We're missing Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so we're missing the Earth realm. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy first, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. So recent past, Seven of Wands. Your present energy is the Two of Wands, and then your near future is the Moon card. So this is really telling me it's in the recent past, you've had to stand your ground for some reason. There was something that you really believed in, that you really wanted, and that you really desired, and you were not going to let anybody get in your way. To me, this is telling me that maybe you had people around you that had a misunderstanding. Maybe they weren't supportive of you. Maybe they had their own agenda even. And so when that happens, they're going to try and steer you in a different direction or dissuade you from doing what it is that you want to do. But this is your will and your determination. This is you not settling. This is you staying on point and focused on what it is that you are willing to do. And a lot of times this energy comes up when people have sacrificed an aspect of themselves. Like let's say you have kids and you kind of put some of your desires on hold because you're putting everything into the kids or everything into somebody else if you're a caregiver. And this is that moment where you say, you know what? I love you, but this is something I need to do for myself. It's that kind of feeling. Then we have your present energy, which is the Two of Wands. This is you clarifying your intention. You can't get what you want until you know what you want. This tells me that you know what you want, but maybe some new information came in and you're having to tweak it a little bit to recalibrate. Because in your present energy, you're having to clarify what you want, or maybe you already got it and now you're on to something new, right? Whatever the situation is, you need some clarity on what it is you want to manifest in. So people, places, things, ideas. This could be job, career, money, retirement. This could be travel. Maybe you're trying to manifest in a trip. Maybe this is moving. This could also be something with your health, finances. Maybe you're manifesting in a big win in crypto. Maybe it is something to do with your health. Maybe you're trying to lose weight, change your diet, right? Do different things. Then we get to your near future, and it's the Moon card. So for me, this is talking about some of the unknown that's coming in. I feel like there's an unknown factor that's coming in and you're very much aware of it. And I think that you're tapped into something that's unseen and maybe you can't even put your finger on it, but you know it's there. It's almost like using your intuition and you know something's out there, but you're not quite sure what it is, and it's the unknown. I feel that you're actually embracing it and that it's exhilarating, and that is in your near future. That tells me something special is coming in for you, but you're tapped into it psychically. I think that you really feel it brewing is what I'm getting. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. I don't think you're afraid of it. I just think it's just the unknown. Oops. Okay, so this card wanted to fall out. That is the Six of Pentacles. Let's get the rest of the cards. And that's a great card. Be open to receive. Okay. And then we have the High Priestess with the moon here, okay? It's not on the moon itself, but it's with the Seven of Wands, but still it's in your energy. All right, along with the Eight of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so when we're looking at your recent past, we've got this beautiful Seven of Wands, you standing your ground, and it's being clarified by the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, and this card flipped out. So that's telling me to be open to receive. So whatever it is that you're desiring, that it is that you're standing your ground on, this is for you to be open to receive it coming in. I think that it's going to really be something special that you really want. It's going to bring some balance into your life. I think it might even be restoring an aspect of yourself and making you whole. It's a very beautiful energy that's coming in, but to be open to receive it. High Priestess, you'll know it when you feel it. I think that, again, I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again for people that are new. So, I feel that Gemini is naturally psychic. I think anybody has the ability to do that. Being a psychic is like a muscle, and you need to work it and nurture it, and that's how you make it strong. But I do feel Gemini has the ability to be psychic. Maybe it's trusting that inner voice, that sixth sense. It's one of those things where I do feel like your radar is up kind of thing. So for me, the fact that this has shown up and the moon card is just reiterating your energy. I think you're tapped into the unseen. I think that you can trust your intuition. I think that you have unlimited potential on what it is that you can create. I think that you receive divine downloads, whether it's going to be from your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your ancestors, source. Whatever it is, it's definitely coming in for you, and this helps guide you to live your ideal life. Beautiful energy. That's your recent past. Your present energy is you getting some clarity on what it is that you want to start working on, because you can't get what you want until you know what you want. How is the universe going to know what to bring you, right? If you don't know, how can it know what it is that you're desiring right now? It's you working together with it as a co-creator. That is being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So to clarify your intention, this is you relaxing. This tells me you're over-processing in the mind, Gemini, and that it's these overthinking something. But that overthinking is making you feel trapped, and you're not seeing a way out. And I always think that you can see several ways of doing things and several ways out. But right now, your energy is saying that you're actually feeling very stuck and very trapped. So a shift is coming because you haven't clarified your intention, and that's making you feel a little trapped. I think once you get clarity, that will free you up. It's about you getting in touch with your heart right now, this Queen of Cups. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, it's the energy of the card. This is about you following your heart. What is it that you want to do? This is using your big, beautiful, nurturing heart. Love. You're loving yourself. You're loving the people around you, what the decisions that you're making with career. And if you don't like your job now, then maybe this is you moving into an arena that you really do love, but you're looking at all the details, right? But this is you following your heart in something, and that's going to help guide you to clarify your intention. Then we get into the near future. And we have this moon card. It's the unknown. Again, I don't feel any fear around this. I don't feel anything threatening. I just feel like you're kind of embracing the unknown, and you feel that something new and exciting is coming, but it's unknown, uncharted territory. Maybe it's a new relationship and there's something unknown there. And this is that time, that excitement, that newness. Same thing for a job. Maybe you're going to leave your job, but you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do because you want to do something different, right? It's that kind of energy. It's just the unknown. And that's being clarified by another sword energy of overprocessing the mind. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So again, in your present energy, the 8, and now we have the 9. In your near future, this is known as that never-ending nightmare. You're over-processing in the mind. Now, this card is based on fear. So again, I don't feel energy of fear coming off this card, but now this is you over-processing your mind, and they start to stack up on top of each other like a ladder. This is going to be guilt, shame, anxiety, fear. This is going to be a lot of things, but this is something that keeps you up at night, and then you carry it with you the next day. So again, over processing the mind. And this could be one of those things where you just have to take a deep breath and relax. And that's from your present going into your near future. So some decision that's coming, something that you're looking for, is actually, it feels like it's putting a lot of pressure on you intellectually. And you're Gemini, so you're going to process a lot in the mind anyways, and maybe that's part of what's coming in. It's such a big decision or an important decision that you are definitely over processing, but you're looking for quality. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. You're looking for camaraderie, teamwork makes the dream work energy. You're looking for quality people, quality work, and having a good time doing it. This is where a lot of cooperation is coming in with other people, and this is allowing you to really enjoy that. So, whatever it is that you're going into, let's say it's friends, family, strangers, a hobby group, this is you enjoying the company of those people. So it's not like you're going somewhere and you've chosen a place where you feel like a fifth wheel and you don't belong. You're actually choosing quality people that you get along with. I mean, that's just beautiful as you're going forward into the unknown, but you are over processing in the mind. And this is your overall energy, Gemini. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. And we have 3 cards. We have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Empress. Now, I just want to remind you really quick. I'm going to jump ahead. This is the 2 in the Major Arcana. The Empress is the 3. The Empress is right behind the High Priestess. She's back here in the garden. That's where she is. So things are kind of lining up for you. All right. But the first card, because I'm a Virgo with the Gemini moon and Capricorn descendant, but I have to start in the order that I go in. So the first card out in the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Ace of Swords. This is the Ace of Truth. This is the Ace of Clarity. This is the Ace of Communication. This is allowing you to communicate your truth with clarity. It's all involved, right? This is that unbending sword of steel. In this case, it's represented by an arrow. To me, this is you staying on point, and whatever you focus with clarity on, it's going to hit its target. And to me, that card, that 2 of Wands, is you clarifying your intention. You have an opportunity, because all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe, and they're new beginnings, a new beginning in clarity. Focus on what it is that you want, and then everything will be revealed. This is you seeing the truth, maybe having some epiphanies and aha moments, and really doing it from the purity of your heart. That's why it's white. Then we have this Page of Cups. This is you with the glass half full. Spirit is saying, come into it with the glass half full. Really come in with these rose-colored glasses on. See things from a Pollyanna point of view. Allow that to open up. And when you do, watch what's going to unfold before you. I think the whole universe opens up for you. She's in this dark, scary forest. Look, the light is around her. Look at her face. This is you carrying the light. This is you with the glass half full. This is you shining your beautiful light. She doesn't see a dark, scary forest and there's rain. She sees a spider web. She sees the rain catching in it. It's glistening like diamonds. She sees the beauty in the world. Again, the glass half full. She's not seeing danger or darkness or that it's a scary spider that's poisonous that's going to bite her. She's not seeing that. She's seeing the positive of it. You benefit from that. And then we have the Empress, and that's even more positivity. This is you living your idealized life. This is when life gets easy. Again, she's right behind the Empress. This is you trusting your intuition and going to your idealized life. This Empress, doesn't matter if you're male or female, is all 4 queens put together. So she's mastered each suit. Those queens work really hard to get to that position, but the Empress doesn't have to work hard anymore because she is incorporating all of those queens. The queens have the inward focus, right? Whereas the kings have the outward focus into the realm. So that's why it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's the energy of the card you're looking in right now for your idealized life. This is you shining your beautiful inner soul out, your inner beauty, creating the life that you want in a very loving, nurturing way. This is you wanting to give birth to something new. That could be a business. That could literally be a child. This could be you adopting an animal. This could be you giving birth to a new relationship, a new outlook, right? Maybe you've really changed yourself so dramatically that you've had an awakening and you've shifted your energy. You've decided, you know what? I want that glass half full. I'm going to switch positivity. I don't want to be negative anymore, or I don't want to be suffering with a type of depression or sadness or seeing the world that way. Maybe you turned the news off and now everything is kind of melting away. That's not resonating with you anymore. I say that jokingly, but you see that happen a lot. But this is you following your idealized life. This is you attracting abundance and prosperity your way from that beautiful inner beauty, that nurturing heart. Let's go ahead and get clarifiers. Oh my God, how beautiful. We have the Fool with the Hanged Man. Then we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Four of Wands. We have another ace. Now the Ace of Cups. That's your third ace so far. With the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth and Clarity and Communication, being clarified by the Fool and the Hanged Man. This is you taking that leap of faith. You have some clarity that you just got and a new beginning. Well, here's a new beginning. This is the first card in the Major Arcana, the 0. This is you taking a leap of faith. And these yellow cards in the tarot are super high vibing and positive. This is you from the purity of your heart. This is key for you, Gemini. I feel like I should title that, The Purity of Your Heart. Really getting in touch with what it is that you want, not sacrificing yourself. This is you really doing something and pursuing something that is near and dear to your heart. You're doing it with a leap of faith, and you're just going to go for it. The Hanged Man, you're getting a different perspective, right? So maybe here you're taking that leap of faith, but you're taking a time out to gain a different perspective. It might sound like it's kind of the opposite, but you know, you're taking that leap of faith, but again, you're always going to do that check-in. You know, you're looking at things differently. And that's part of the way your mind works, Gemini. You're always looking at everything, taking in all kinds of information, processing it, connecting dots, synthesizing information. You know, there's always new information. And so sometimes you just need to take that pause. You take that leap of faith and then you're looking maybe, and then you keep going. It's that kind of energy. You can't turn your mind off. You have to keep going, right? Then we have the Page of Cups. Carry that light. And that's being clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. This is the 11-11 card, and that gateway is wide open. And I'll explain that in a second, but I want to start with the Ten of Swords. So we have the 8. We have the 9. And now in the guidance and advice from Spirit, the 10. This is you laying those burdens down. This is you like having these old cycles come to an end intellectually. You're releasing that stress, and that's a good thing. And you might have actually been stabbed in the back by some friends, by people, and you're just letting it go. This is as low as it gets, and there's only the ability to go up. This is known as a blessing in disguise, and you're going up. Like I said, it felt like maybe, you know, if you've been down or you've had other things happen, and again, we have the big spectrum of emotions, you come back to choosing the light. The glass is half full. You're leaving a lot of stuff behind you, things that are uncomfortable, that didn't feel good. And that's something to celebrate. This is the card of celebration, of milestones, like anniversaries, weddings, having a child, graduations. This could be, and for me, I always say this, it's time to celebrate that epiphany, that great insight. That's important. And I think that for a lot of people that is underrated. No, you really want to celebrate that. And that allows you to go through life and really be high vibing and upbeat. This is the card of freedom and of marriage. Then we have this beautiful Empress. You're shining your inner beauty for your idealized life, being clarified by the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to Source. So this is also being clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. So for me, this is really you having this opportunity to really tap into your heart. She's living her idealized life, things easy at this point. And then here it is. It's about you having an opportunity now to get in touch with your intuition. What is it that you want to do? Let that guide you. The high priestess is here in your recent past. Then you're trying to figure out what it is that you want with that Queen of Cups. Here is the Queen, or here's the Ace of Cups. This is telling me that once you get in touch with what it is that you love, what it is that you really want to do in your heart of hearts, that this is a new opportunity that's going to present itself. And I also feel like you're going to be at peace. I think when you're doing something that you're divinely aligned to do, the peace comes in. Life becomes easy. It's not hard. It's not an uphill battle. If you're doing something that you don't enjoy, then that's always going to be hard. If you're doing something that you're meant to do, that you're good at, that you love, it's easy, and you can wake up every morning and want to greet the day with this kind of beauty and enjoy it. I think that's really what's coming in for you, is you have an opportunity to do that. And it's something in this 3D world. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And remember, she's all 4 queens put together. So it's like having the Queen of Pentacles here twice. And this queen has worked really hard to get to this position. She's not about to give it up anytime soon. She knows her worth and value. She knows the worth and value of the pentacle. She's grounded, stable, secure. She's very balanced, and she attracts abundance and prosperity. Both of these cards are about abundance and prosperity. Spirit is saying that you have the ability to attract that. When you're in this beautiful, loving vibration, it also brings peace. So that Ace of Cups, you're in that flow, okay? That's that mind, body, soul connection going up to source. It's an energy flow that's going back and forth. That's allowing you to open yourself up and become a magnet for abundance and prosperity. And that's something that you have available to you. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. All right, now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 4 of Wands, which is right here. Same card, different deck. Guidance and advice from Spirit. You have an opportunity to have that card of celebration. It's your choice. You can choose, what is it, the red pill or the blue pill. You can choose the glass half full or the glass half empty. You have an opportunity to choose the glass half full. That's what's coming in for you right now. This is for you to walk through that portal and to celebrate on the other side. These are fairies. They're on their way to a party. This is a great opportunity for you to make that shift, especially if you're in this position of being neutral, or if you feel like you're a little more on the depressed side or things aren't working out. Make that mind shift and watch your energy change and watch you start attracting things to you. That's how it works. You have to make a shift. Divine timing is part of it. You have an opportunity to make a shift. This is also the card, like I said, of freedom and of marriage. Maybe this is a great opportunity to get married. Maybe it's a great opportunity for you to do something that sets you free. Your spirit can soar. You have an opportunity for that right now. Then we have your challenge, the Ace of Wands. Out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate, enthusiastic new beginning. It's in the challenge position. So, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it, and when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. Your challenge is an ace. Literally, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. Out with the old, in with the new, passionate new beginning. It's in the challenge. So maybe there's a blockage. Maybe your energy is being focused somewhere else. Let's get some cards and find out. All right, so for your opportunity, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, and the 9 of Pentacles. If you want to know that, that's Virgo energy. And then we have the Sun, and then we have the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, how beautiful. All right, so here we go. We have the 4 of Wands as your opportunity, and that is being clarified by the Death card, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is really talking about change and transformation. If you really want to be able to tap into this glass half full and celebrate and have your life change and walk through that 1111 card, right? 1111, you're walking through that portal to change your life. This is you. You can do this. Change and transformation. You have the ability to do it. The death card is you making a conscious effort to release what no longer serves you and to change and transform yourself. Wow. You have all the power inside you to make that choice. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is really you being self-reliant and independent and laser focused. Laser focus on what you want to release that no longer serves you. People, places, things, ideas, old versions of you. Leave that depressing side behind. I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but that's kind of what it is. I know everybody's definitely not like that, but sometimes we have things that come up that really piss us off, or that, that are sad and depressing. And then sometimes people get stuck there. It's shifting out of that, shifting that mindset. And then, my God, everything's coming your way. I mean, the door is open to all these beautiful things coming in for you. That's your opportunity, Gemini. Then we have your challenge, the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, passion and beginning. So that death card is telling you, release what no longer serves you, but this is also a similar energy that's in your challenge, out with the old, in with the new. And that is being clarified by the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Positivity, positivity. There's a theme here. So if you're going through something, go through it and choose the light. Come out for illumination, optimism, enthusiasm, whatever word you want to use that's high vibing, that's upbeat for you. The sunflowers are following the sun. It's illuminating everything in your life, and it's bringing in clarity. It's bringing in warmth. It brings in love, and it's a nurturing energy. It's a high vibing, go to the light. Follow your inner child, your inner joy, what makes you happy. And what's amazing, it's with the Ten of Cups. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, this is happy, joyful family. Follow your joy, follow your joy. Gemini, follow your joy. Release what no longer serves you, follow your joy. Period. You are bringing the light, high vibe it. Gemini, this is amazing. It really is. So for you to be able to tap into this energy, out with the old, in with the new, passion and beginning, it's to high vibe it. Know what it is that you want. What is your goal? Keeping your eye on the prize. It's the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. This is your emotional prize. See, it's up in the ether. It's you pulling it down into the earthly realm, into this 3D reality. This is what it is. It's your eye on the prize. This is what I want. Well, then you're making it happen. Here's that spark. This is your will, your determination, and you taking action on it. High vibe it. What is it that you want? All this success comes in for you when you're in this position. Oh my God, Gemini, this just got incredible. I mean, it already was, but that really is what a wonderful way to end. That is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you, and definitely leave a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I'm taking a tally because I'm going to be traveling around the country and outside the United States to go and visit people, do readings in person, and then also be a public speaker. So definitely let me know. Again, I'm taking a tally. And I also have a special on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, same name as this channel. Link is in the description below if you'd like to book a personal reading with me or messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship. Definitely go ahead and take advantage of the sale. It is 15% off until November 21st. Again, all that information is there. Go to autumn sale on my website and it will automatically come off at checkout. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.